That like
we
100% sugar mead.
and we are not back for some reason. Where is everyone? Where is everyone?
I'm right here.
I know they can hear you. There yous are. That was weird.
Yay.
Anyway, welcome
Yay.
back to Bearded Ramblings, episode 160, where we are, as always, trying desperately to hold back the tide of mediocrity, failing terribly. But in the
I'm
process,
sorry, I can't help it.
well, you are Canadian. I mean, yeah.
I am the mediocrity.
You'd say that more proudly, but that would defeat the purpose.
Bring down the show so
Exactly.
much, but we love you.
Aw.
But yeah, we love Krendar, who's there below me. Hi, Krendar.
Hi. By the way, I don't know what if this is happening for everybody else, but the video feed to us seems to be frozen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
They can't see
There
it
it
yet.
is.
Yeah, I know what that
Now
is.
it moved.
Classic Lev having to do things.
Just wanting to make sure shit wasn't breaking in the background while we're trying to do stuff.
I know, as if that hasn't happened before, Christ.
Right.
I still get flashbacks to the 100 episode with all the guests rotating them out.
Everybody on the 100, yeah.
But yeah, we're joined by Krendar. We are joined by Boglim Reacts, who has returned.
How you doing?
And
Good. Welcome back.
the ever stalwart
Glad to be
Micky
back.
Richards. Hi, Mickey.
Hey.
Well said. Now,
I agree.
let's get the shilling out of the way, and then it's a free-for-all. As you can see, the links work again. So the last of the tenuous strike warning left over is now over. So check out the links down below, and you'll find all our guest stuff, Krendar stuff, your boys stuff, and the Streamlabs, which we use to keep the dreaded YouTube premium gods appeased. That means no ads. So if you can help us out that way, awesome. Otherwise, don't forget to simply like, share, and subscribe, as you do. Yeah, that's it. That's the shilling done. And anyone want to talk about before we get balls deep into a certain Cobra King?
As much as I would love to delay that as
guess
long as possible, nah, I'm good.
But the rest of you.
I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we were watching this just beforehand, and it's only 22 seconds or so, but in the process, it shows us just how refined Cobe's looks these days.
Fellow
Well
Patreon. I'll give a shout out to Tough
Nice and congealed there, Tubes. Holy
Fucker, Tyler,
fuck.
Nick, Jabadil, Danger Dog, Brian, Scott, and Courtney Sucks Discord. Thank you for your support on Patreon. It really means a lot. I just got my internet back, so I'm able to give these shout
Oh,
outs.
look at that dome.
What is this outfit like? Columbine and like the head. He just. What,
Right?
I don't even think they could. Hollywood is not intelligent enough now to create a villain as creepy or a character as creepy as this on their
Right.
own.
That's true.
Like, this is
Every-
like
It's like a
you told me
cross
this
between
kidnapped a bunch of
a
people
homeless
over
veteran
decades.
and like a
You
school
know, I
shooter.
believe you.
It's so impressive to see this disheveled pile of old dirty rags and realize that it's actually Cobra wandering around. Like you're like, no, that's a stereotype from the 80s of the non-vets that were thrown under the bus. That is something that like a Hallmark show would just say, here, we need to make you look homeless. Like it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
the
not-
wrinkled coat. Oh man.
It's like
Like-
he's intentionally being a stereotype of a hobo. It's
You
just-
gotta have
I
some
mean,
self-awareness.
He lives in a
but
trailer
I
now. He
don't know.
kind of is a hobo.
No,
Well,
almost. No, he's just
He's up
down-
against a corner, so
That's so.
Yeah.
he can't spread out as much, I guess.
I'm stuffed away in a little corner.
He does apparently only
You
have
put your
one
chair in
room.
the corner.
Is
One
this his
room to
timeout
sit
corner?
This is his streaming room. I think this is his bedroom from the scan around. And this is where he streams, and it's the only place he's allowed to smoke, implying that maybe he has a roommate.
Oh.
We have yet to see.
I mean, you say it's his streaming room and maybe his bedroom, but I mean, that's the same thing for me, so.
True, but he used to have free reign, but he's been told, he said before that he's allowed to only. Now, it could be Clint putting his foot down for the first time in the whole man's life, but I'm also thinking that there could be a policy in the trailer park he's in, or he has a roommate who's like, hey man, if you want me to go half on the rent, I can, but you know, there's a few
I mean, it's got to be. I'm thinking it's roommate, because when has he cared about policies
Yeah.
before?
And how are they going to catch him? You know, trailers aren't that big, so it's like.
It's true. Yeah, he's already
I
been
feel like
kicked
it'd
out
be a
for
roommate.
disregarding policies, right?
Twice. I was watching
Yeah.
the bite-sized Cobra compilation of the eviction saga, and the first time around, I forgot this. He got evicted on stream. You could hear his landlord saying like, "You're going out." He's like, "What? I'm not even really smoking indoors," as he was literally putting his cigarette out on camera. And then the second one I don't think had to do so much with the smoking. It had to do with Naked and Laughing making all the other neighbors really uncomfortable. And considering Cobe's has had wellness checks sent on him numerous times, she was the one that did it. 1 week after Cobe's loading a shotgun while drunk on camera, punching walls, getting cops and neighbors to show up. Nah, Naked and Laughing shows up for a week. You're out, boy.
She is a very destructive force in his life.
And her own.
Yeah, she has done so many things. Like she broke his glasses and broke his window.
Yeah.
Like she is just so terrible. I don't see it. How does he see anything in her? It's amazing.
She's the first
Because
one
he
to show
everybody
up.
else.
Yeah.
She's a
exactly.
female. I mean, that's the qualification you need. You're a female, okay.
I guess, but there's got to
No,
be
no.
at least a little
She's
bit of
human. She's not
standards.
related.
I don't think any of these things were really
She has a
game
pulse,
chambers.
you know?
Yeah. Like
He fell back below 100,000.
no, he did. Yes.
99.9.
He did it.
99.9 GFS FM.
Oh, that is
Wow.
so petty from the trolls, and yet I kind of love it.
What if
He's
the
just
trolls are coordinating to keep it at 99.9?
I think they are. I think this will become Coles will be correct in saying I matter more to the sick trolls' lives than Ozzy Osbourne does to me. He's kind of right. These people probably wake up and they have Cobra themed discords where they coordinate shit. They go on Zoom calls, Operation Desert Puff.
It's pretty sad, isn't it?
It kind of is, but sometimes you can't
Entirely.
help but laugh. They actually succeeds to a degree to get me to laugh, but more and more I'm like, okay. I mean, for example, the doxing, the swatting, I wasn't cool with that. But sometimes wellness checks have been sent to him correctly, because drunken shotgun,
Yeah.
punching walls. Sometimes maybe the cops should be called. Or all the times he'd fall asleep on that chair. Oh. And you'd be like, okay, he's been very still for a very long time.
His
yeah.
spine is probably not very happy these days.
I think he mainly sleeps on that
His
chair.
chairs never look that comfortable. Like you have to sit so way back in it.
That's the dead dog chair.
I mean, it looks
feel like
comfortable,
it'd be
but
killing
sleeping
my
in a
back.
chair that many times is going to mess up your back.
Probably
Yeah.
one more reason why he takes so many substances. All right. Well, we'll get back to Cobe's proper. We're also going to be doing a running lore on someone called Krendar. You might remember the Cheese Man.
Uh-oh.
You remember the Cheese Man, don't you?
I do not.
Well, we will watch a Cobe's one after this, and then we'll
What
watch we'll watch the cheese. Oh, Mickey's suddenly like, oh, they stole my
Cheese Man.
idea.
Hell, I was this
Is that
close
you,
to making
Mickey?
that video. I was
Yeah.
just about to put it out now or 6
You've
years
been,
from now.
You
Hey,
just
listen,
got-
congratulations. You've been doing good work, and you're not skipping leg day. I can see.
yeah, I was gonna say those.
Cheese has some leggies.
I can just picture outside of Mickey's house. You've got like a huge like brie costume, and you're just throwing it into the garbage. You're worthless
Yeah.
now.
I spent $600 to have this handmade in Indonesia.
You've got this think tank, like this coordination squad, like it's a polling squad, and they're all like tables and like charts and graphs. All right, wrap it up, guys. We've been beaten
Yep.
too.
Burn it, get the fire going. Yep, chuck it.
Operation Edam is in effect.
People, what do you do, Cheese Man? No, I can't take the handcuffs off.
Well, then how can he show us what he can do?
Ooh, now she's actually. Oh! Holy shit!
Didn't expect that part.
So Cheese Man
Think
is
here-
yeah.
Go ahead. I'll ask my question after.
Oh, it's just Cheese Man is. I've seen 3 videos now of Cheese Man, and the first one we saw was like episode 2. This is the original Cheese Man. So yeah, go on.
Do you think he was aware the entire time, or was he in like limbo until just now?
I think he knows what happens when
Well,
we
he was
die,
cheese.
and that's why he's screaming.
Oh.
Because you're not meant to come
He got-
back from that.
He just got pulled back from the brink at the last moment.
Yeah, it's like Flatliners. He's going to start seeing cheeses in like subways.
He was, a demon in the warp was just about to devour his soul, and then he got pulled back.
He's going to be like that priest in Constantine, just constantly hit and drink more and more until eventually like it'll all turn to cheese sauce, and he'll die.
Yeah.
He'll just be found in like a pool of just like melted Gouda. He just turned into a casing.
Ooh, what if the burning rivers in hell are actually just like molten queso?
Ooh.
But like, burn your flesh off
This is
hot
cheap.
level of it.
Yeah. We'll get to
Cheese
the
parade.
cheese parade. I'll look for I'll look for the sequel after we get into the mashed potatoes and potatoes of tonight's show, because yeah.
I've been like
Mm.
not clicking on that. It looks so bad.
It does, and as an Irish person, this is
Just from
technically
the
counts as a hate
thumbnails.
crime. If Cobe's ever if Cobe's ever touches maple syrup, I'm sure Krendar will be breaking out the hockey stick.
I'm legally obligated to do so.
That or else if he supports any hockey team that you guys don't like.
YouTubers, it's your boy King Cobra.
Oh, there's some Lucraine, which he used to call Ukraine because he couldn't say he couldn't call it right.
So I've just immediately noticed the name on that jug of milk says Lucerne, which is a type of polearm. I don't know where the name comes from to begin with. Maybe it's a part of Europe.
Well, he does call it Lucraine. Like he does.
Yeah, which is great. But does anybody know why a Lucerne hammer is named that? Like, where did that name come from, I wonder? And why is his milk named the same thing?
Probably is just like the region of Europe that it was originally found in.
Yeah, and like maybe it's a city or
Yeah.
something, yeah.
Like the guards
Probably,
had
yeah.
that. Like I don't think the bill hook was originally designed by a guy called Bill. You know.
You never know.
Yeah.
I just find like Lucerne Hammer sticks out in the memory because it's I think it's the only polearm I can think of that's actually a blunt weapon. But anyway.
Hello YouTubers, it's your boy King Cobra, and we got some dankness we're about to cook up. Roasted garlic, mashed potatoes from the Idahoan company.
Oh, Jesus, wait, what did he? How did he call the Idahoan? Idahoan.
Yeah. This guy can barely talk anymore these days.
And he sounds so tired.
Time.
Then we're gonna add some ingredients to it to make
it's Swiss
some
according
pretty
to
delicious.
Cobe lives in slow motion.
That's just his brain now has been probably knocked down to like 1/5 capacity from his lifestyle.
Yeah.
He's been gaining weight. He looks fatter.
He has, and I think it's the.
I'd be shocked if not the way he eats.
No, as most people have made the consensus, which doesn't prove anything, but between Son and Jeff's cousin, and just the way he makes those giant meals, he'll make one giant meal every few days, which is usually his food hack, and then just devour that over the course of a few days. So he is, up until the mead, he was basically starving. Now he's just not getting any nutrients, but he's still bloating out. He's kind of doing a Jared thing, I imagine, at this stage now.
It's the Skittles mead.
It's the Skittles mead. It's all the other meads. The amount of honey and sugar. Jesus.
People were adding up the amount of calories that are in each one of those, and they were like 5,000, 8,000, like insane amount of calories.
I'd have said like 20, but I suppose I'm not really the greatest counter of calories.
And you know it's highly unlikely that he's drinking it slowly, right?
Yeah. Plus he also adds Everclear.
It usually takes him like 2 days.
Yeah, but he adds Everclear into it because it doesn't have any alcoholic content because he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Actually, it's even worse than that. He has occasionally made basic fermentation, and then he squanders it by taking the lid off and sipping it. Yeah, this is coming along nicely, Tubes. Not anymore, it's not.
Because you don't want, once you get oxygen in there, I know, I've made them and they're garbage. It gets acidic, and then it's just, you have to, it's painful to try to drink.
Yeah,
it is rancid crap.
I've only ever made
you let oxygen get in there, it's ruined.
Correctly basically. Once, and it was a labor of love, but it was a bit of a trip when it actually worked. I could never get it quite right after, and one reason is because I kept on fiddling with it. You're meant to leave them be. But here's Cobe's every 5 seconds. This is congealing nicely there, Tubes. You know, a nice level of scum on the top of it. That's a good sign.
Yeah. No shit.
I don't. Oh, go ahead.
Yes. So we're gonna add into our things. Get it all open. Beautiful.
Beautiful. It's the saddest beautiful I've ever heard. There's something almost beautiful ironically about it. Like
beautiful.
Like watching somebody it's like somebody dying of a disease in the last few moments. Yeah, they become super poetic.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard anybody less enthused about what they're doing.
I've been to people. I've been to like at social security, our version of like the social welfare and shit like that, and they're more engaged.
Delicious.
Like he's getting marched into a death camp. It's delicious.
Rustic garlic? What the hell is that? Rustic.
It's garlic, which is rustic.
Yeah.
It lives in a log cabin.
It probably has some herbs tossed in as well.
I like how he's got that stupid little recurring S thing on his arm.
The one that you drew when you were like 14.
It's this Cobra grant.
Yeah.
He's got like 10-year-old's doodles tattooed on his arm.
He's been drinking a lot more of Guinness lately, and I wonder what that's all about. But nearly every meal he's been having, he's been drinking Guinness.
2 cups, little scoops of butter.
Maybe because it's lower alcohol? I don't know. He's trying to.
Oh, he licked it and then did it again. Oh.
Of course he did.
We're starting
Gotta
with
put
our
some
base.
mouth bacteria in it, Tubes.
We add more
Gingivitis coming in nicely, Tubes.
Neither here nor there. And to our butter.
Hey, he's got a lot of
mixture, we're gonna
ingredients.
add some whole milk.
Your burps for starters.
We know what whole milk
Stick it in
looks
the
like. You don't have
freezer
to.
to get ice cold and unthaw it.
container
So it's
sideways.
gonna have some ice chunks in it.
Oh, yeah, he kept it in the freezer and he defthawed it. And that's ice being poured out now. Oh,
There's got to be ice. Yeah, there's always chunks.
Oh, no.
And now we're gonna add some Daisy sour cream to.
You gotta open it, bud.
The thing.
He didn't open it.
Those child locks can be a bitch, let me tell you.
Thing is not opened.
Hey, at least we can tell that they work.
The easy squeeze bottle for convenience.
Easy squeeze as he's ripping it apart.
Not easy for you, I guess.
It's just that simple.
Not safe for children under 3 or Cobe, I guess.
Right? Same thing.
Easy enough to take care of.
Easy enough.
Man, I hope he's not on the duster again.
Oh,
Maybe that's a little zoned out, like he
probably.
Oh, has he been huffing compressed air cans or something?
Yep.
When he goes live,
no.
he won't be able to hide it, or at least hide it well, so we'll know one way or another. But that could explain it. He could also be on pills. He could also just not be sleeping right, because he hasn't showered properly in God knows how long. So I think...
I mean, that might be unrelated. That could be just growing laziness as well.
I think it's just like the stress of moving, of knowing that deep down inside, it was your fault. Or at least it was Naked and Laughing's fault. But still, it was
the trolls.
It's always
Which is weird because, I think most of us would have the reaction of, oh, I just did all those work moving all my stuff into the new house. I'm hot and sweaty and dirty. I'm going to have a shower right now.
Look at Cobe's clothes.
Yeah.
He's like a...
That's what I'm saying, most of us, and clearly not him.
He's like a cartoon dog. He's terrified of, like, soap. It's just... Dude.
Except the tactical soap.
Oh, yeah, we can't forget that. That'll fix everything. Did you remember that story?
Tactical soap will keep you single for 10 years straight.
How could have Tactical Soap done it? Found you, Jessica. You did. She found you attractive. God knows how. Before she met you in person.
Available. No, she found him available.
True.
It's
Bluetooth, man. It goes over the internet.
They took the midnight train going anywhere.
I want Bluetooth-enabled Tactical Soap.
Does anyone remember the story from, God, it must be in the early 2000s, of the teenager who was, like, hydrophobic? And so they would coat themselves in, like, 15 cans of, like, Lynx a day, which is, like, Axe in America.
Damn.
And eventually he just had a seizure and died. Like, he just, like...
Holy shit.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy.
I'm just thinking, like, it's not as bad with Cobe's, but I could see him getting to a point where, like, he buys, like, $300 worth of Tactical Soap and just sort of, like, keeps a bar in his crotch area in his jeans all day, and just let it just still let the pheromones just
need to
still.
shower. The bar just purifies me.
When it melts underneath my sweaty thighs, I just use another one. He peels
He just has like a wax coating of soap all over his skin.
It looks like people in like casts when they've like messed up their hips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You could use him as
He's
a
so
candle.
He's so stiff he can't move.
He gets a hard on and you light it up like a candle for a romantic evening.
Although just the word hydrophobic did remind me of Discworld. Remember the hydrophobic wizards?
Oh yeah.
Keep that sour cream in there.
Oh, is that what that was?
Small amount by your standards there, Cobes. Normally it's like 90%
And
of it.
then the butter, and then with the milk.
Calm down, Cobes. It can't all be fun all the time.
It's like he's struggling to remember what he's supposed to put in next. Where
Just,
was I?
It's just the David Hasselhoff drunk trying to explain how to make a burger meme over and over again.
And then
and then the butter, and I think the butter, and maybe
Wait,
the
let
milk.
me start over. Oh, Cobes, that isn't a lifestyle choice you aim for. It's a warning.
He's over here trying to put milk on his burger.
add some other things to it. No idea how it's going to turn out. We definitely got enough of the country crop.
Kofif.
Jeez, did he fall down?
So we're going to...
Oh yeah, when he wears his shoes in this new place, it sounds like it's chipboard that his whole floor is. And it sounds so heavy when he moves. Take your shoes off, motherfucker.
Man, when he falls over drunk, he's gonna go straight through the floor.
Oh,
probably because the floors are very cheap, so you just hear the vibrations of whatever.
I'm surprised, yeah, like if he did have a tripod, which we know he does but he never uses, the whole thing would just be constantly shaking.
Pork King Good Bacon Seasoning.
Pork King.
There's no way that's actual bacon.
Pronounced the way he said that was never mind.
Share with the class.
Nothing's
He's
coming
thinking
out.
about Jessica again. Look at his face.
Oh.
Nothing's coming out.
I don't know why that
Story
made me
of
think
his
of
life.
keyboard, but
Hey-o.
And then we got some real bacon bits.
Wait, more bacon bits. Okay.
You're not gonna pre-cook them or nothing. Just throw it in there.
That's real.
Ugh.
I already got it opened up.
I'm just waiting for the day where he doesn't even eat anything with the bacon bits. He just paprikas them into the back of his throat.
Takes him like a
So
bottle
throw
of
the whole
pills.
thing in there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, Cobes, you know, at this point, like, just get a pig, and a live one, and just put it in the bowl, okay? Yeah, you don't want to be stingy with that, man. Use a little bit more. See it just pouring into his hands. Oh my god.
And leave the
you can't forget the little pack that adds flavor.
On the inside, so that's to the side.
The government
That's
wants
extra seasoning, Cobe.
Yeah.
You're wasting
Yeah.
it.
the government wants to take all the
gonna
joy.
fit into this.
Keep it nice and fresh. It'll be fresh potato.
Look at the amount. You can already see it poking up over the bowl. Like,
Yeah.
It's only
Like
4
a
minutes
little
in.
oh,
It's a
God.
burial mound of bacon bits.
And kind of mix it around a little bit. By the time this all microwaves.
It's the final amount of his dignity that he's finally burying.
And of course it's microwaved.
It's just going to make some
I can't remember the last time I used a
mashed
microwave. It's
taters
been like
and gravy.
a decade or something.
Wow, what about popcorn? You never microwave popcorn?
Well, aside from that, I mean.
Yeah.
I use it to reheat my coffee all the time.
That just gives me
Just
the
drink it
fuck-
cold like a man. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
That gives
Kitty.
me the
Cat's
runs.
on my desk.
Kitty.
Come here.
Oh, kitty.
But I mean on like actual food, not just like popcorn or something.
When was the last time? I think a few months ago I got one of those like lasagnas that you have to pierce
Not
the
listening.
fillings.
It's like, nope. I want to be the star of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even popcorn, I usually buy like the pre-popped
Because
popcorn
it's
bags, not the one that you
mashed
pop
potato.
yourself. So.
Oh, it's zooming in. You always know with Boglim Chronicles, you're in for a good time when it's zooming in.
We're gonna add some garlic powder.
Some garlic
Yeah.
powder. Okay, that's some.
Well,
That's
there
definitely
was-
some.
Shit. That is so much.
That is so some. Yeah, that is so some for sure.
Probably about 5 times the amount it should have been.
The cheese.
Gotta keep vampires away.
The gravy's gonna come towards the
I
end.
put a lot in there, but I'm crazy
But
that way.
I want to make this potatoes right, so we're gonna start with.
There's very little potato at this point now. It is mostly salt and salt and more salt. There's a lot of sodium in there.
Potato.
Some bacon flavored ranch.
Yes, more
ranch in
bacon,
it?
and it's bacon. Of course, it's bacon flavored because would you want any other flavor?
Right?
Now I did use
I
would use Hidden Valley for this.
Except for garlic.
Garlic bacon.
Live ranch.
They were out of Hidden Valley
Microwave
ranch,
ranch.
so all they had was Signature Select.
It makes my stomach hurt just thinking
So
about that.
squeeze a little bit of Signature Select in there.
I've been eating fruit all day. That's all I've been eating. A little bit of grapefruit and a little bit of pineapple. And I at this point now during my fast day, I usually start feeling pangs of hunger. This has done the opposite. It's actually made me feel full.
Stir it around a little
Oh.
bit. Now when I microwave this, all these ranches and sour creams and melts and butters is gonna melt into our spuds and give us this really creamy, rich
I think we'd take the famine over this any day of the week.
mashed potato consistency. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Never made mashed potatoes, and I don't want to bother with doing it by scratch.
I didn't see any actual potatoes involved at any point. Was this just the first bag? Was that just like powdered potato or something?
It was already, it was already in it. You can see it there when he's.
Oh, so it's not even real potatoes?
No, it's powdered
man.
shit. Yeah,
Boil some potatoes. It's not that hard.
So I'm gonna microwave this.
Roosters are
You might as well
great
do
for
the
that.
powdered shit if he's gonna microwave it anyway, right?
Don't gotta be Chef Gordon
Instant.
Ramsay
There we
to
go.
make this shit.
Yeah.
Look at that. Even
Chef
the
Ramsay wouldn't make that
Rammy. Chef Gordon Rammy.
Gordon Rammy.
I threw in my seasonings. I threw in my fucking flavorings.
Flavorings. Oh, it looks like porridge.
The cottage cheese.
God.
Yeah.
Now, how long is he gonna microwave it?
Too long or
Some
not
of
long
them
enough?
too long, probably.
Now I'm gonna
I just realized his room there, his kitchen, his whole trailer, it echoes a lot. So when he has his freakouts, they're gonna burst his microphone.
microwave those mashed potatoes till they get nice and warm, and
Oh,
you
that's
can
what they're
bake them in
called,
the
yeah.
oven if you had a tray big enough. But I'm not trying to create a huge mess, man.
It sounds like he's gonna get sick.
I think we'll see how them mashed
Yeah.
taters do.
They're mersh.
I mean, when he eats those taters, he's gonna get sick.
I don't think very little can make him
Start
sick.
for 4
now at this
minutes.
stage.
Oh, does he have the
4 minutes.
Mr. Burns thing where he's got like 5 different infections fighting for supremacy at the same once?
Yeah, pretty much.
The same once. Yes, that's a phrase.
The longer you stay with me, the more you get unarticulate. Uniculate. There we go.
We'll come back
I don't know if
at
it's
you.
your influence or Cobe's influence right now.
I'll let you
It's a bit
know
of a
how
double
many
whammy.
times I'm in the goddamn microwave them sons of bitches until they're ready for the next step. So those
Thank you,
potatoes,
Oh my god.
I gave them
It looks like stuffing you put into a turkey.
a 4-minute
That looks
burst
so
3
nasty.
times.
What the fuck?
Then I let them cool off. And now they're looking extra fluffy, extra
It
delicious.
looks like drywall.
So we're gonna add some
didn't know he turned
ingredients to it before we add the gravy to it.
Oh, gravy, yeah.
We're gonna add some cheese to it.
Well, I mean, mashed potatoes and gravy, that's a classic.
We got some roasted garlic.
Oh, garlic.
He's got
Yeah,
some decent cheese this time.
And he's gonna fuck it up. That's the thing. He'll get the occasional good, even amazing piece, and then just ruin it.
Look, more garlic.
Yeah, because I was thinking that it sounded good, but it needed some garlic and some bacon while you're at it.
Cheese. Yeah,
I don't know why he's overlooking these obvious choices.
Surprised he didn't add bacon
You want
grease.
to cut it up.
Holy
I'm surprised
shit.
he didn't get pre-shredded bacon. Or cheese, I mean.
That knife could have gone in. That could have ended badly.
Gonna open it up real quick. We got this roasted garlic cheese.
I imagine this cheese really hoped that it would end up in a really nice meal. Sorry there, little cheese. That's not
Poor
gonna
cheese.
be your... Oh, you have no idea. It's like an episode. It's like a scene at a sausage party. Yay! I'm going home. Ah!
And we're going to cut it up into pieces.
I want a sausage party alternate ending with Cobes.
For our mashed potatoes. And we'll just take
mashed potatoes.
It's turn.
For some reason, I'm mentioning what was that movie called? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but like Cobe's Food Edition is raining from the sky instead.
Oh, now that the opening scene.
Starve.
Yeah, it would or else it would be like a toxic ooze that would just burn people's skin off.
There.
It'd be the blob. It would just be the blob, just with Cobes' food.
We're not gonna get fancy with it.
His mashed potatoes are just slurping through the city, drowning it.
Is he gonna put that whole block in?
I'm also
Apparently.
a single person.
What?
That is
making
so
food on the budget.
Oh, wait. He said he's a single person. Like, I think he means, like, just he's
Maybe
one
he means
person.
he's not cooking for anybody else.
Okay.
No, jokes aside, I did microwave these mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
For 4 minutes.
There was a joke? This is a tragedy.
And I did that 3 times.
Yeah.
So some cryptic
Chat's also
shit
running
right
it. This is
there,
not cheap. This
Saw
is
some
not cheap cheese.
Cryptic.
So he's wasting good quality cheese on this crap.
It's like when he got the Wagyu beef and he tried to make a burger out of it and it just fell apart. Like no matter how many times he's like being given or the yeast, he's gotten like some high quality industrial proper like wine yeast and he just threw the whole packet in. It's like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So I remember Raisin going on about this. He needs someone. Yeah, I think if the camera was on at this stage now, he would just be taking the raw ingredients and shoving them into his mouth. He just
maybe
there's like, it'll all turn into a recipe. It'll turn into a food hack in his mouth as he chews.
Because people are like, hey, I want to see Cobra make some like bomb ass cooking foods.
Well, we've never seen cooking foods compared to all the other types of foods.
Like
non-cooking foods such as
sandwiches.
Cheese. I want to stick it down into the mashed potatoes. These mashed potatoes have had time to cool off.
It's like he's planting
potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
I want to add some cheese to that. It makes it really super dank.
In it, but really not.
I'm keeping track of how many times I microwave it. So the cheese we got
why
is
is it
the
more than
roasted
one?
garlic to go with those garlic potatoes.
Why didn't he put the cheese in first before he
potatoes.
microwaved it the first time?
Wait, he said it cooled off,
This
and then he
bowl's
put
still
cheese
pretty
chunks in
fucking
there.
hot, man.
You want
I'm
that
gonna
to be
add the
solid, or?
gravy and the other things to it to make it fun.
Oh, he's breaking out the Heinz. That's some quality shit there. Oh yeah.
I love and cheese with mid-tier gravy.
Only the best that cast the day sad.
More delicious. After these messages, folks.
Jeez.
We're gonna be part 2. We're gonna
More.
We have some Le Crème.
There's the
Le Crème. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's just a gift that keeps on giving.
I don't like how he's involving me in this. I didn't make this cheese.
Cheese. And when it puts
This is the Cobes we know, though.
a healthy
After you add
sprinkle
some cheese, make sure you also add some cheese.
on top.
After you've added your bacon and your bacon and your bacon and your bacon.
I love how we all know he's going to use the vast majority, if not the whole thing, but he still sprinkles it in.
How much of this is going to overspill when it melts in the microwave?
Well, we already got one piece down there.
Yeah. But I mean, like, are the sides of the bowl going to be crusted in cooling cheese melt?
Potatoes.
Can this
Holy
even be
fucking
considered
crap.
potatoes
That's
anymore?
enough cheese.
I think the potatoes has become a side hustle. You know,
It's
All the
it's a
cheese in the
vehicle,
bowl
you know.
here.
It's not the
We're gonna
thing.
microwave it.
My mother always said
And we're
mashed
gonna
potatoes or
microwave the fuck
baked
out of it
potatoes.
until it's all gooey,
It's
ooey,
like condiment
cheesy.
soup.
Oh wait,
Bowl or
it's
something.
nighttime now. In the beginning, it was daytime.
you're right. Has he spent all day just crafting this bog
Holy
brew? That's another day closer to your death there, Cobes. Well spent.
God. How long
the
have you
reason-
been sitting on the counter waiting for him to add that cheese?
Yeah.
Imagine
How many
if
of those days could he possibly have left?
after this, we can death note it and cut it in half. And if he does have a roommate, could you imagine they're going out and living a normal life, then occasionally coming back in, like coming back here for lunch to save on money from work, and they're like,
You're still
hey,
working
man.
on that bowl?
Oh, okay, so you go, it must have been good. You're going for a second now? No. Oh, okay, so you're still at it? Yeah. Oh, is it nearly done though? Well, I still have to put the second layer of cheese on it. Then it'll be done, right?
Squeeze me, yes
And
please.
microwave it
And
4
when
more
it's
minutes.
fresh out of the
8 times.
microwave and
Hey, Cobes, why is our electric bill $7,000?
that cheese, I have to stir it around with this fork that I keep separate out of the microwave while I cook it.
Yes, you keep your fork out of the microwave.
Thanks for pointing that
Microwave
out
it.
to us. Like it's a
Cheese
strange
gets
thing to
a little
do.
melted.
Oh,
Didn't know that.
we know at some point he didn't do that.
Keep microwaving it.
100%.
Cheese is perfectly
Is that
melted
why he's bringing it up to keep
between
the trolls
both
at bay?
chunks. Stir that around, and we'll get to
In his
our
mind,
next,
at least.
next step.
Yeah,
If you
right here,
definitely got
right.
enough cheese in the bowl here. This is definitely enough to cheese our cheese palette.
It's like a giant mac and cheese bowl or something.
Right there.
Without the Mac.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's all
Do
tough.
you ever do that before? Just get a block of like red cheddar and eat it as it is?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Now imagine if you got 4 of those and then grated them into a bowl and then ate it like cereal. That
You've
has
been
less of
standing
appeal.
here talking about this cheese for a long time without doing anything.
Into the bowl nice and neat. Now we're gonna
Neat.
microwave it in 4-minute bursts. And when it gets to the
4-minute
point
burst? What the
of
fuck?
where I'd like it to be, I'll stir
Multiple?
it around. All that
Plural.
cheesy
Yep.
goodness.
It's a
on
check
top.
every 4 minutes.
How many 4 minutes is he gonna do?
Infinite.
Right?
I'm just picturing Jessica glaring into that window. She doesn't blink the whole time, but you can see like breath forming on the glass.
Or maybe it's like every 10 minutes there's like the super slow blink where you can hear
Yes,
every little
time to
squishy
do our
noises the
next
guys
step.
make.
Oh, look at his skin. Jesus. Ugh.
That looks
Looks like bean dip.
Oh, it's a bowl of puke.
Very oily guac.
It's kind of like bean dip.
is that what came out after you ate
right
it?
there. Let it cool off
Yeah.
for a hot minute. Microwaved it for like 2 to 3.
The edges of the bowl are like
hours.
shiny with grease or something.
Oh my god, he's got more
So
ingredients.
you know how that goes. 4-minute
Of course he does.
burst. Stir it around.
Oh, you just gotta add the gravy.
But not only that, I think I saw some Cheetos
Shut
there,
up.
slightly off to the right. Now, they just might have been something he's been snacking on, waiting for his dinner to be ready, okay?
Oh no,
But-
it's going in too.
Yeah.
Now we got some
If there's
Heinz
chips,
brown
it's going in.
gravy to go into
Yes, you've shown us
our
that already.
not gonna heat that gravy up, are you, Cobes?
Ah, good. You're...
Also, it's such an
Just
American.
gonna plop it right on top.
Oh no, that's a
It's
small
such an
amount.
American thing. It's such an American thing to call it brown gravy. Like that's just kind of the default in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
We just call it gravy. But America's got that white gravy thing going on too, so they have to specify brown.
Now the brown gravy I should have gotten was beef
Not
flavored.
this.
There's a lot of things you shouldn't have done, Cobes.
I just wanted a brown gravy for my mashed taters and gravy
Wait,
kind
how
of
is
thing.
brown gravy not beef
the first
flavored?
thing that I saw.
Brown's not flavor, Cobes.
Oh, I knew he was gonna put the rest of it in.
Well, obviously.
It's gonna take and like stir that gravy
What flavor
all
does he
the way
think brown
around.
gravy is?
And I was drinking coffee when he did that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Was it nice, thick, sludgy
That
coffee?
brown gravy action
comment.
gonna get stirred the fuck around.
I think it's already soupy enough. It
So
doesn't
the
need
entire recipe is going to involve a bowl and like
It's really good at
microwave
camera
I don't know if this counts as a
technology.
recipe. A bowl in like microwave technology. Uh-huh.
It is what it is.
When he dies,
So gonna stir
they're gonna
this
have a
brown-
mural on the side of a wall somewhere, like he's a civil rights activist in like Casper, but it'll just be a really like unflattering shot of him with his giant ass lips, and it'll be the king of Casper or something.
Gravy around and around the mashed
awesome.
potatoes. Just like that.
Wait a minute, he did
I'll
not
stir
stir
it
that in
around.
there. That was like poking at it.
Add some
Oh,
more bacon ranch.
More bacon ranch.
Of course.
More ranch.
Oh, see all those ingredients? They're gone now. All of them.
Ugh.
Oh,
Man loves his ranch.
Ranch.
I used to
Enough
like
of that
ranch before I
ranch.
started watching
It
Cobra.
is what it is. So here's another crucial part.
If you consider
into,
a
like,
larger
making
bowl,
it
maybe.
happen.
I was just thinking that, but then we that video be twice as long.
He
Don't
has
look
to
like
fill it.
much now, but when you stir it, that ranch around,
He's about to cry.
It will look even less like something.
That's all your hopes and dreams there, Cobes. All being
stir all the
sludged
goods
into mush.
around. It's been cooled off to a point, so
the
like,
sounds it's making.
I don't know if he has hopes and dreams other than just food mush anymore.
Oh, he's got his clockwork
It's not
tap. Well, those
the
are big
ranch
old
has been
dreams.
stirred around
Those are big old dreams now.
with the gravy. So now we're gonna add a couple more things.
What?
Those weren't even the crisps I was thinking of. He picked another thing.
Cheddar sour cream Lay's.
I wouldn't say no to those
Why?
crisps now, just without him touching them.
Gotta add potatoes on your potatoes.
Right? Now technically has potatoes in it.
Potato. Just gotta stir those chips. I don't know why.
They look like cornflakes. Oh! He's broken the hide and now he's at the soft meat.
Potato chips.
I mean, this is taking so long. His bizarre mixture probably has a thick
It's a good
hide.
looking munch right there, man.
Lunch? It's already morning the next day. The sun is rising. Oh, munch.
But we got just a little bit more to add to the top of it. Cheddar jalapeno Cheetos to
Oh
the
my
top of it.
god.
Hey.
It never ends.
Cheetos.
You think I just realized, you think because there's so many quote-unquote vegetables in this, you think he counts this as a salad?
I mean, probably.
A couple of those garnish.
Not a single one of them is a real one, though. It's all simulated crap.
It has ranch, you know. Salad.
I mean, the potatoes,
Ranch is a fruit.
Out of all of this, the Lays are the only thing that was
Fire
ever actually a
ingredients.
real food item at some point, but they haven't been real potatoes in a long time.
Yeah,
Wait,
we've
what's
been
this
bland otherwise. That's just the last of the gravy.
Oh.
You smell the
Waste
The
not
brown
brown
water.
gravy all over the top of the chips.
The brown flavored gravy, which is
Out
not
of
beef,
the jar.
I think
apparently.
he's lost 5 pounds since he started doing this.
Well, he's gonna earn it back.
He's gonna get 15 back. You know, you gotta spend money to make money.
One more thing before we microwave it a couple times.
Of course
One
you
more
do.
This giant bowl of mashed potatoes.
Ukraine
God.
cheese.
At this point, you might as well just take a shit.
Hopefully people are here for it. If not, that's cool too.
I think that was step 5.
Hmm.
Isn't that what the brown gravy was?
I just pictured the ultimate visual relaxing video. If someone took this bowl to, you know, those videos that have like the hydraulic press that crushes things.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Cobe's meal into that.
Commercial, yes.
If they're here for
Man,
it, because I'm here for it.
commercial when they were destroying art, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
In the microwave,
I like the Furby one.
go for 4 minutes.
No.
Bursts until I am
You
satisfied.
creepy little
The
bastard.
last batch was like 3 to 4. You know what I'm saying? Like the last microwave batch, I microwaved it for like
He sounds like he's getting a
2 to 3
DUI.
sessions. And this one we're gonna do 1 4-minute
Officer,
session
I'm
at a
safe to
time.
drive.
And this should be hopefully.
Remember, Clint watches these and
It's
he
sort
thinks this
of
is
wash
okay.
it like a hawk between sessions. I mean,
Who?
this could be fucking
His dad.
delicious. I have no idea.
Oh.
Because I got like 1 more sauce to add to the
Oh
top of
my
it
god!
Oh.
after it's all said and done and cooled off. And I want to make sure it's cooled off before I add the sauce. So I'm gonna microwave that
Hey.
for 4-minute bursts. You wanna watch it
Say goodbye
after
to
every
the clean
4-minute burst and make sure that it doesn't
roof and shit.
microwave over the bowl.
Oh, that thing's been a mess inside for ages already, I'm sure.
Oh,
Wait,
that
we
was...
get to see the full results?
No, that comes up next. But first, we got the cheese
Oh.
man to take us away, cheese man. But more importantly,
The cheese man did just take us away.
cheese man.
Did
Rude.
Cobbs accidentally create the Eldritch Cheese Man?
I think he might have. Oh, this is new. The post credits.
One of Cobb's cooking forays got pulled into the warp and became its own separate entity.
It makes sense.
Is it supposed to be Cable?
No, cheese man. Oh, I know what that is.
I don't.
No, not hot dog and popcorn.
Everyone's eating. Nice.
Oh shit.
I like how he carefully chose each one of the visors to make sure it completely obscured the visors underneath it.
Damn right. Is it this one? So basically, the joke is I think this is the video that we originally watched. But we'll leave this until after we see how it all turns out. It's only 7 minutes long, thank Christ. Before we go on, though.
One sentence.
Before we go on, though, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, check out the links down below, and if you could help out financially, big old help. Streamlabs should be down there too. Krendar will get his bitty bit.
Give Lev 80,000 euros.
Yes, actually, 'cause that'll be a little bit more than in dollars. So yay! Oh God, just look how he's lifting it. It really does look like cottage cheese there, or like.
Well, see if anybody ever asks if Cobe lifts, right? We have proof right here.
Yeah, food to his face. The real workout.
I mean this would be a workout.
Digesting that would be a workout.
Check this out.
Oh my god!
Seafood dip.
That's
the
final
good.
Step.
Oh!
You're not gonna.
I pulled this out in part 3.
Look at the cheese. It's become like an ice sheet.
Microwave.
How many calories is it at this point?
4-minute burst.
9,000.
Scientists to test this with grams of sodium.
You could feed all those kids in Yemen with this. They wouldn't want it. They'd prefer death, but still.
Go over the size.
Yeah, they're used to it. They're in Yemen.
They'd all get like diarrhea and stomach pains, but.
Well, I got part 3 uploaded. And while I was getting part 3 uploaded,
don't get too
this
close.
would set them up for a week.
Don't get too close to the
taking
camera.
that fork.
He's so resigned.
Can
then I'll add all the painkillers in, and then all my problems will go away.
Part 4, you want to take some smoked salmon, seafood.
Yeah, what did he put in this that he didn't show people?
You plop it all over after part 3.
Some of his tears.
He wouldn't.
Part 3, I did like a 4.
He wouldn't not show us every agonizing step.
True. Meanwhile, what I actually do want to see is who did his nails, because they actually look clean for once, ironically enough.
It burst just to melt the cheese on top of the
all
gravy.
shiny now.
That's true. It won't last.
Microwave, and I had to let it cool
They'll let
off
that
for
decay
a
over the course of like a
significant
year.
time because that microwave is high-powered. A high-powered microwave gets the job done.
You think he has no oven? Like, because remember the last one had that bizarre 1950s oven?
No, he probably has one and just doesn't comprehend what to do with it.
It's like a fool's oven. It just has the word like on or heat on it, and he's like, ah.
He's too lazy to figure out the buttons or the dials.
Or something in the European language.
Like Homer's car. Put it in H.
Salmon, seafood dip.
Well, that's what it is. Every setting on the oven is just a single layer.
Coloration.
This bad boy will get 15 hectares on 1 tank of kerosene.
Yeah.
What country is this car made in? It no longer exists.
It's not looking half bad. I definitely munch out on it. I'll let it cool off overnight, though.
Overnight.
Where it will gain its own spirit.
So fucking messed up, Cobe.
And become Jared Genesis. We have the origin story now.
Oh.
You do that.
What is with this guy making food and then ignoring it overnight?
You all seem to like
why does he not want to? It's delicious. Why does he not want to eat it immediately?
So I thought I'd take it out of the cooling stage.
The cooling stage. It's not isotopes, for fuck's sake.
It is now.
Seafood.
Yeah, it's radioactive.
It didn't start as isotopes, but it ended as one.
Excellent.
This dish does not have a proper name. It has a scientific designation.
It's a new element.
But I wouldn't
Cobanium.
say it's a waste.
It's radioactive.
Because this is an unopened can, and I want to show you the ingredients I used to finish it.
You showed us the salmon like 8 times, man.
Like
we know what salmon
is.
is.
It's a little funky. To me, it looks funky, but to be honest,
it looks funky to you.
Wow, that's a rare moment of like his inner normal person screaming, "Not again! Not again!"
So quick question. He said he left it to cool overnight, but it's dark out again. So is he up really early, or is this the next night?
Ooh.
Good question.
It has to be the next night then.
Question. Yeah, like with him, it's a valid question.
Did he just like leave that on the table for like 24 hours? Like just walking around it?
I can't believe he would, but I also can. You know what I mean?
It's not like there's like milk and sour cream and stuff in it or anything.
Look at him waddle.
I'll keep this in the fridge because when you have
This is gonna be the filling for his next boggerito.
that salmon smoky dip says keep refrigerated, so if I'm gonna put it on top of the
Make a whole burrito and then stuff it in a bottle.
definitely want to keep it refrigerated.
Skittles.
I love the resistance. It just like flipped back like some weird sludge. It's flubber.
Oh no.
He's created flubber.
Oh god, the noises.
He sounds like a fucking ghoul from The Witcher.
No, not the ghoul. What was that thing
drowners.
that was like? No, the demon that was created by the vengeful spirit of an aborted baby.
Try a couple bites of it before you get
Yeah,
back in
yeah, I know the
fridge.
one.
It's one of those things.
I'll be
What a
snacking on
weird ass
this
name.
for the next couple of days.
This will be his world.
Definitely looks
Look
flat.
how he
Also,
wobbles
shout out to The
over
Witcher
it.
for having their version of succubus being like a satyr kind of thing. That was cool.
Hey there, Raisin.
Do those ever show up in the TV show? Has anybody seen it?
No, yeah, there's like a cameo of them. Excuse to get some random girl to have her tits out and paint her like red.
I mean, it's not Witcher if there's not tits at some point.
Absolutely. But yeah, look, I always like The Witcher succubus because most of them kind of don't like hurting people, but at the same time, the guys are like flinging themselves at them, and they're like, "Well, we kind of need this to live, so okay." You know, like, and then afterwards they have to deal with it. I think I've read in one book one of them like turns to the bottle because she's so sad with herself, and Geralt has to like be her therapist with his dick repeatedly, as Geralt tends to do.
Enough on camera. But
He's a
is it
Witcher.
good?
Remember in the first game remember how the first game had collectible cards for everybody you slept with?
Can you make
Yeah,
instant
that's some Vietnam
potatoes
shit.
into a snack?
Shell Shock literally had. Oh God.
There's a big old chunk of it.
Yes, we agree. Now please keep
Right.
it away.
Because as soon as
What do you even call it at that
Chunk is the
point?
correct
I
word.
smeared-
Oh, it's all over his face.
I
the cinnamon sauce
know.
on top of it, I'll stick it in the
He does
fridge
have an
for
oven. Ah.
a couple of minutes.
Were those even words he just said?
And now the bowl is just like cold to the touch.
I don't think you could say anything
I
that
can
they
handle
it's
it with
cold
ease, and I'll
too.
burn the fuck out of myself.
He's eating
Look at
cold
it.
mashed potatoes.
Oven
His
mitts
eyes
goes
look
out of the
exactly like what
microwave
his voice
after
is sounding
3, but
like.
It is what it is.
Very
Oh,
sad.
I don't think heating up that plastic bowl so much is great for his health. Probably a ton of plastic in there too now.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, did you see that on a survey of 1,000 US guys across America, 100% of them had microplastics in their testicles.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure
I do.
survey is the right word for this, but study maybe?
I got a whole scrapyard down there. Plastic,
Yeah.
aluminum, copper.
Oh,
No,
even
here's
his
the thing of it.
face, there's no joy in it. It's just resigned.
Is this combination of mashed potatoes weird?
Mashed potatoes.
Yes. Is it a big bowl of mush?
Oh my
Yes.
God! He's breaking through. Come on, we have hope.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Is it absolutely tasty?
No, say no, please.
No.
No, have hope. Have hope.
Oh, he loves
It's
it.
too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's decent.
Oh, decent.
Much is
Decent. Yeah,
Oh.
okay. So he's like, yeah, it's
yeah.
not the worst. That means
Is this the first time he's been not excited about his food?
Yep. That's
That's a very rare moment for Cobes. Usually it's all amazing.
everything. Everything is amazing to his palate, except for that peach that he was dared to eat with a dono that he had left out on like one of those takeout sort of tray things for a week, and he said it was crunchy.
Well, that was the same video that they made him call his dad and tell him he loved him.
I forgot about that.
saying that. I'll keep that cold
Oh, sweet Jesus.
and fresh so I can munch out on it for the rest of
Mickey, would you eat
until
this?
the bowl gets empty.
That's actually a good
of
question.
Oh, come
Is
on,
that a
Mickey has
question? Yeah, I
standards.
would. No, I mean, I tried it, but I don't think I would finish it just because of the amount of calories and processed foods thrown in there. Like, I'd probably
You've been getting I've been doing okay with my weight loss and weights. You have been like turning yourself into a fucking unit.
Yeah.
I like how you don't even deny it. That's fucking cool. I hate that false modesty shit. Own that shit. You better be a fucking brick of a human being when I see you in September.
Oh, there'll be a brick involved somehow.
Yeah. Oh, Mickey, do you remember we were going to go to that thrash room, the destruction room?
Yeah.
And it was closed because of COVID. That would have been so fun. Oh.
Yeah.
Like they had like all these mannequins pressed up against the wall with like bricks and like baseball bats and shit. Oh, it would have been crazy.
A brick is what Cobe's is going to drop in the toilet a week from now after being constipated all week.
That or the reverse, and it's going to be Niagara Falls, like right now.
With all that cheese? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's so much other stuff that way.
The smoky salmon dip is optional. But
What
that's
did Jilly
how
do?
It's going to be for like a week.
The whole thing was optional, Cobra.
greasy,
I think he's having second doubts at least on the monstrosity.
good dastardly proportions of
Dastardly.
calories. Yeah, I let that son bitch cool off.
I agree with the subtitles. It is ghastly.
Sauce, the salmon sauce on there.
The sauce.
Hold on.
Stuck it back in the fridge to let it cool off.
It's frozen up and I'm
In
just
between
hearing
those
glooping noises.
steps, like, my hands are like not having it, so I took.
Cobe's
I
smart.
used
I
my,
posted a poll in the chat there,
mix
folks.
to do it, but I honestly
no.
don't care because this made a really delicious food hack.
Yeah, I got the first vote,
Yeah.
I think. Either everybody agrees.
I want to remind everyone that I won't be able to tell who it is, but I will be judging. Oh, we've already gotten a yes. Nice.
Mickey, was that you?
It was, probably. I voted yes.
Oh, poor Cobe.
I can't help it.
I mean, he does it to himself, but at the exact same time, like, it's... I don't know.
It could be a dog food bowl. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, look! He just uploaded...
shit.
Oh, damn!
Some fresh
The
Cobe's content.
gods are good. 33 minutes ago. And he's back up to 100,000 again.
Oh, wow.
We gotta fix that.
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe.
Do it.
Maybe that's
Do
the
it.
new...
What if
that
he
will be
sees
the
this,
new
he'll get
poll.
mad.
Close poll.
That'd be even better.
Yeah, then he'd have like a reaction. Like he'd do the reaction to me. But here's the new one.
What if we had a beef with him?
What if he calls us sickos?
Yes, well, we are sickos, so that would be accurate.
We're sickos that fucking pull. Yeah, we're only sickos if we don't get laid.
We need tactical soap.
I got tactical soap, but it was dog shit. It did nothing.
Was it?
Yeah, I still have the box somewhere. It was the Maverick or the Durden, and it lasted 8 washes. It was $30. 8 washes.
Ooh,
and
$30.
Yeah, and it fell apart. And the best I can say, it smelled like cedar wood, aka the most generic of all male soaps.
Wow.
It's just
Male
useless.
soaps?
Yeah, there are male soaps out there. There's stuff towards guys.
We have a scam situation.
I suppose so, yeah.
Pretty much. Meanwhile, when I went to Pride up here in the middle of nowhere a few years ago, I got this sort of mango and tropical fruit thing soap bar, and it lasted like 20, and it was only €8. Like
20 what?
It lasted 20 washes.
Oh.
And it's like the polar opposite. Once again, proving that versus chud versus queer will always win out. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's.
I hate to pull like a Shabisky on you all, but I gotta head on out.
Oh, that's cool.
That's okay. You've already not been Shabisky because you've been speaking.
What?
What?
What? Huh? Well, it was an accident.
Mickey, thanks for hanging out while you did this.
You're welcome. It was fun.
Yeah.
I will be
It's
right back myself.
It was nice meeting you, Mickey.
Yeah, you too.
Take care. Hey, you didn't even move all the stuff around when he did that. Yeah, so we'll get to this one. We'll get to this Cobe's in a bit, and we'll move on from Cheese. Oh, Cheese Man's only 46 seconds. We'll watch that. But yeah, this is that wasn't the worst thing he made. Let's be real here, but it is high up there.
I'd say top 10.
Yeah. Maybe I think the Bog Rito would still be worse. The ones with the bugs in it.
Before or after he left it out all night, though.
Okay, that's fair. That was extra unplanned for seasoning, and we can't include the meads. How about the thing?
I believe you mean bonus protein.
Damn right. How about that mound of cheese that he just kept when we had Naira on, that she just burst out laughing because it was just an extra every time he was done with a layer of cheese. Was it nachos?
Who knows? He does that with everything. He kind of blurs together.
Oh, I know what the worst one was. The another Bog Rito that was completely destroyed by his endless additions of toothpicks. If you remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and every time
it looked like a porcupine.
Yeah, he thinks he can save it by throwing another one in, and it just like skewers the whole thing apart. It's kind of it's impressive how without trying he made it 10 times worse.
Position is that the cheese man
it stopped being food and became a construction project.
This city has a right to know who saved those kids.
Trust me. They know.
Floor cheese.
Do you think yourself a god? Do you think yourself indestructible? Your friends and your city will see you are nothing more.
Wait, which one's the hero? Which one's the villain?
Cheese.
All right.
I'm gonna actually start watching Marvel movies again.
We need a new poll. We need a new poll. Who would actually watch this movie if it was real?
Well, we all know 100%. Yeah. What is it? I'm just waiting for Dirty Dog and Cool Cat to show up and fight him. That would be amazing. Sweet.
Disney Plus.
Cheese Man, coming soon to a not Cobe's near you.
What's up, social media? We got a drink combo starting with...
This is the second time he's made these drink combos in like what looks like his nightstand. Like, he made?
I can't tell what this is, other than the fact that it does appear to be beside his bed.
Yeah.
I think
this is
the same place that I think this is Clint's house.
Oh.
Maybe he recorded this back when he was still at Clint's.
Maybe.
Mango body armor light.
Because the roof
Super
is different.
Drink. Peach mango body armor light. Super delicious.
Peach.
The drink called body armor? What the fuck?
Body armor light.
Body
Super
armor
drink.
light.
Peach mango body armor light. Super delicious.
What the fuck is wrong with the world?
This is the peach mango flavor.
He already uploaded this to Facebook before.
Oh, that's why it looks familiar. All right, well we can move on then. We can move on. I've had some stuff that I've been on the backlog here.
Furry found footage.
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
Already you can see what is the deal with ads and making furries.
Vous avez eu des moments difficiles, hein?
Ouais, c'est sûr, je me croyais invincible, mais...
She's French because she's a poodle or something.
Oh, voyons donc.
J'ai oublié les paroles.
Alright, everything's French, okay.
Fait que là, je me suis dit, Splash, faut que tu te mettes des limites.
Les fameuses limites d'éduc-alcool, 2 verres pour les femmes et 3 pour les hommes.
Ouais, fait que...
The fuck is this an ad for?
Il y a plusieurs bénéfices à respecter les limites de consommation d'alcool recommandées.
Éduc-alcool, la modération...
What?
Éduc-alcool.
I wish I could copy and paste that into like Google Translate, but you can't.
Yeah, like someone
Actually, no, you
check.
can't.
Yeah, just there's the thing down there. I'm not.
That too, but I was just thinking you could grab a copy and paste from the title in the. Well, it's just the name though. It's not the whole sentence.
It's also
Todd
Canadian.
Schaffer.
Is a Canadian-based not-for-profit organization, 1989, where Quebec to moderate enlightened drinking. Oh, it's telling you to cut down on drinking.
Oh, cool. Education about alcohol. Okay.
Ah.
You know what? I'm okay with this. This might be one of the few French things I'm okay with.
French Canadian.
Yeah, even worse.
I'll be right back.
Cool. So this is this was during the Drake Kendrick beef, and this is Ireland's moment to shine apparently.
You would never see a Lambo come to my gaff if you want a saucy Sambo.
I didn't know the beast moved to Ireland.
You.
That's the whole rap, by the way.
I didn't actually make out what he said. What does this have to do with the beef?
You would never see a Lambo come to my gaff if you want a saucy Sambo.
Okay, all right. You'll never see a Lambo.
Something about a Lambo in a sandwich.
Yeah, instead come to my place and see a saucy Sambo.
Yeah, what does this have to do with Drake and Kendrick?
Nothing. It's just not an RT. He's like, hey, imagine if this guy threw in with Dan Will.
Yeah. Well, he would win, is what would happen.
Of course, because he knows what he's all about. And also, look, Cobes, look how he has a pork-based meal that isn't riddled
50
with
layers.
Yeah, with stuff. And he also does a little dance. Look at his little fat boy dance.
Yeah. He's just got to better watch his back.
Yeah.
Oh, got competition.
We should listen to at some point I should listen to example some of his songs and try to find from his new album to see see if we can get him to dance.
I gotta say the album cover is pretty good.
Yeah, oh, that's some good shit.
Like he's up on the cross, but it's a McDonald's cross.
Here is, you know what? While we have the time, here is the Channel 5 thing I was talking about. Fish lots.
What do you guys think about Fish?
Love them. A little weird, but I love them a lot. But I don't understand them at all, to be honest. I listen to the lyrics, and I have no idea what they're talking about. They drop albums. It's all a lie. It's 100% one song. I think it's one song.
Wow.
Easy.
More than one song.
Like, I always get to suit a little bit bigger than he should have on.
It's his thing.
Oh, they're doing whippets.
I got the gas out here. The real gas, no propane. Just propane in a balloon, you hear me? Ronald Reagan got hooked on crack in 1982. Acid grows your cerebellum in your brain, and methamphetamine kills your mind, makes holes in your brain. You get disconnected, and you're retarded, and you're criminals. Stop doing it.
Have you ever done methamphetamine?
LSD makes you smart.
I really appreciate his look. And I'm thinking that if I'm never going to get too skinny, but I stay at like my current level, I can pull the shit off that come summertime.
Yes, of course I've done it. I'm from California. It's garbage. Stop jerking off and stop
Garbage.
doing meth. Stop stealing and robbing people and being fucking idiots. Smoke weed, you dumb little shits. Learn how to drive a stick shift, make a fire, and go camping. Play frisbee on LSD outdoors. Stop bullshitting around with your stupid thumbs. Fuck your thumbs and fuck your bullshit. I just got my mother's car stolen in a skateboard park by tweakers. They stole my speaker, stole my car, stole my skateboard.
About thumbs.
That's a pause.
Look at him.
Good pause.
That's the LSD pause.
He starts eating the microphone.
I called the cops. They're dealing with it. God bless. They could, if they needed a car that bad and a speaker, I'd gift it to those kids. I'm not attached.
I like his
I'm
dangling
unlimited.
light for no
I
reason.
believe in the universe, and music is my religion. And when I die, I just want to come back as a song.
It's the greatest band ever.
They're better than ever right now. I've been seeing them since the 80s. I have a mortgage and a family. But on the weekends, I do this.
You're in a suit.
He's only doing helium. Lame. Not the same.
I'm not.
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I'm not a fish. I'm here for fish.
It was fucked up what they did to you, bro. It was fucked up what they did.
Oh, they know who he is. That's rare, considering like No, the thing is, Andrew admitted that he was a sex pest and he went to seek help. Like, it was, for once, it wasn't like a sort of like attacking someone for nothing. No, this motherfucker was pathetically bad.
You, bro.
And
What are
he
you talking about?
admitted
Yeah.
Man, they took your show, treated like shit, dude. You created it from ground
I lost
floor.
some respect
Boom.
for him.
Fuck those people, dude. You still.
But I got it back a little bit because like at least he didn't hide it. He didn't double stand. And you know what Diddy did? Did you see Diddy's response?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some fucking. We watched that on stream. Like, oh, God will be the only one who judges me. No, we'll judge you pretty harshly now. We have many things.
We can all judge you together.
Yeah, and God can do that too after you're dead, assuming it's real. You know, like, but my God, like, oh, actually, I've got something on
You're
that
doing
after
it?
this.
All gas, no what? Channel 5, fool! Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Channel 5.
Yeah, it's a song about communication.
Are you a good communicator?
Yes.
Are you a strategic communicator?
Yes.
What's your favorite way to communicate?
Actually, Zoom and Microsoft Teams, because I work in the energy business.
All my kids are big fans of Andrew here.
Really?
Absolutely.
Shout out to Zane, Zoe, and Ruben.
Thanks.
You got the best dad at the fish lot.
That's right.
Zane. I heard
Promise
it's
it.
really cool.
Can I check your shirt out real quick?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
The medium voter for the Democrats, everyone.
Is that what the F stands for? Is Abercrombie and Fitch?
My sister gave it to me, you know.
No, it's feminist as fuck.
Yes, that was the joke, though.
What do you want to
It
be when
was
you
a
grow up?
bad joke.
Like my dad.
No,
What does
you.
your dad do for a living?
He was a monk.
Damn, I can't bounce back
Still
from that
not?
one.
No,
You
he
win
passed
this
away 6
war,
months ago.
my good
Rest
friend.
in peace, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. But he wore the rope and sandals and habit. Old school style.
What's your plan to become a muck?
I want to go to this place. Oh, imagine live streaming around that. Oh, there would be so many things that would get this channel terminated.
I become grounded, you know, and then find myself.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Anything else you want to say to the world?
He's waiting for the bump. There you go.
Good luck.
Oh, there's a lot of love
people
in this place.
love fish for the community, and rightfully so. It's something we all rally behind and something we all love. And, yeah, it gives you your clan. It makes me feel
I thought he
like
died.
I belong, like I'm home. I feel like I'm part of a group of people that knows what the hell this is all
Did they
about.
Wilson the globe? Yeah,
Outside.
You know? And also, like, it just makes me fucking dance. I'm Mars Sanford, and I've been to around 230 fish shows. Worcester in '95, Olympic Center, Lake Placid, Harvard Civic Center, back to Madison Square Garden, back to Worcester, Philly, North Carolina, Wisconsin, and then that year for
He
New
spent
Year.
so much money on these tickets over the years that all he has is that globe and those plants.
Oh no, that was the year prior.
This
lives in one room.
Yeah, there's nothing left.
Is it? No, I'm right. Yeah, January 1st, 2015, where I met my wife. At its best times, yeah, the show experiences a presence blackout. Like, that's what'll happen in the middle of the show. You'll think, oh my God, I forgot I still owe on my insurance bill, and like, oh my God, is everything going to be okay at the hotel? Did I get this out of the car?
I mean,
And then
how
you
bad would
snap
a
back
concert
and
have
you're
to be
like,
that you're
no. I don't
thinking
know if
about
you've
the
ever
rest of your
meditated,
life while
but
you're at the concert?
It's like meditation.
It really depends on how much weed you smoked beforehand. Like, you probably forget that you're actually not listening to your
inner voice.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Like your shuffle, your like audio soundtrack. Playlist. My God, I think I'm getting a contact high just from this dude.
Or you're observing your thoughts and you just realize and you let them go. Yeah. Yeah.
I got stoned a few days ago. It was great. I haven't done it in years.
Hopefully.
All right, yeah, I'm out here, bitch. I'm making your wish because I'm out here at Forum, bitch. I'm watching that fish, bitch. You know I got bars, bitch.
Boris Johnson, what's happened to you?
You know that's a tree, bitch. I'm out here, bitch. I'm Big Maxi, and you know I'm the best. That's what you thought.
I just
I'm out here
in the
smoking.
face a little bit.
Yeah.
The fucking
Boris.
God damn it, bitch. You know this ain't no fake because I'm out here going
viral. He looks like he's raging. If you listen to this muted, it would look like he's just in like a hate rally for like the Klan or something.
All gas, no brakes, bitch.
He looks so much it makes me angry.
No, I'm good. Drop the mic. He's out. He's good. Really? Yeah. I can tell. How can you tell?
This guy looks more like a fish fan than the other guy.
What's the best thing about Cincinnati?
I don't really think there's anything good
Dirt?
about Cincinnati except for the Skyline chili. It's just Ohio chili, baby.
Do you have Cash App?
I have Venmo.
You should get Cash App. It's a superior service. Cash App's amazing. I love Cash App. You should get Cash App.
I'm gonna download it right now.
Cash App.
That was a good segue.
This reminds me of this other guy. I forget. Oh, have you ever seen the YouTube channel called Noodle?
I've heard of Noodle.
He does his ads kind of like this, where he's like, "Hey, I've been sponsored for this video by this company. You should buy their product because they give me money."
Need to chew.
What's your favorite porn website?
Well, you know, they're probably the one that starts with an X. My favorite category of porn, like my favorite category of food, there's extremely few categories of porn that I don't like. Whatever sexuality it is, whatever fetish it is, I would say just about like, I like so many different types of porn. For me,
propane and propane accessories.
To spice of life.
Like DILF domination porn?
Look at this cheeky little grin on him back there.
Keep them coming.
Porn of people getting kicked in the nuts and stuff.
I don't know. That might be a little bit much.
Oh, he's still wearing the sneakers from that sneaker expo from a few years ago.
I just saw some guy get knocked out for selling fake gas. Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Fake nitrous?
Fake nitrous, yeah. And then, boom, dead down on the ground.
That's a hell of a hat.
That's a hell of an overall.
And it wasn't, and didn't get high, and he went and he fucking hit the guy.
I feel bad for the guy that got knocked.
I love so much of these outfits. I'd wander in there with like $200 and leave with probably nothing because I'd have gotten stoned and robbed. But still, like it would have been a fun experience before the robbing.
Do you think his overalls were made of LSD?
Sometimes the vibe can go bad.
You just rip off the piece.
What's that?
I'm a river to my people.
Mafia, a violent drug gang that controls the sale of nitrous oxide balloons.
I thought that was just a throwaway joke.
Even rainbows have shadows. The nitrous.
Whoa, Jeff.
And where do you find them? Just listen for the sound of gas. Yeah.
That guy right there is from Loading Ready Run.
They're gonna end up with Cobe's brain.
He looks exactly like one of the Loading Ready Run guys.
Don't introduce Cobes to Knox.
How many fish shows have you been to?
Actually, I've been in 3 fish shows. Because I hate fish.
You hate fish?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like the music very much?
Why are you going to their shows then?
Weird that they have
so crazy.
American Dad prior, because he reminds me of Roger in one of his costumes.
Noodling type thing, you know? It's kind of noodling around and stuff, you know? Trey is one note.
I really don't know.
I need a fresh balloon. I need a fresh balloon.
A fresh balloon!
Oh my god, this is glorious.
What the hell is even happening?
This is what the founding fathers were all about.
Musician, one lighting director band that started in Vermont in the early 1980s.
They made their sacrifice so we could do this.
Around 1990 onwards. signed to a major label, made multiple studio recordings, but is more known for their live performances. They encouraged their fans to trade audio tapes of their live shows. They didn't repeat their set list. They improvised. They did different things every night.
So you don't like Fish?
I do not like Fish. They felt like the sons of dentists who had access to nitrous tanks, who then, with the proceeds from nitrous, could buy cocaine. Like, it felt like that crowd. And for my taste, it was gimmicky and it felt noodly. It didn't swing. It didn't rock. Can I do a less dickish version of some of that? Conceptually, Fish, the main guy, seems like a decent guy.
Original
There's some ideas that are good, but they keep making bad songs.
You used to kick it with Kurt Cobain, right?
Yeah, I don't want to overstate it, but yeah.
Don't cut to anyone shooting up into their arms, please.
Did he fuck with Fish?
No, I do not believe that Kurt Cobain fucked with Fish. Fish is probably the last band I would have ever talked to Kurt Cobain about.
Oh god, yeah, I could just imagine Kurt would like look at them and be like, man, I don't want to be here. He just waddle off.
What about Dave Grohl?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was like an excuse, wasn't it?
What's it like doing all those balloons? How do you feel?
You tell
Did
me.
he pee himself?
That shit. That shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Is
Kretnar, what are you doing there?
I didn't want you to know. I thought you wouldn't notice.
You do have a life outside of this podcast, and here it is.
Filthy lies.
Oh, you were visiting family in Vancouver, huh?
I'm outside everywhere, every show. Look for me, JJ.
Damn it. So much for my cover story.
Good gas ain't cheap and cheap gas ain't good. If it's not bigger than your head, it won't put you to bed. We got the best gas on the line. Hey, my man, now going on.
And then you get that cheap bullshit.
My mana.
Look at how professional they are. So many balloons. They need to network the second they see a camera.
You're gonna cut them off and be like, no more?
No more. No. Huff till you die. Huff till you die.
I'm just waiting for them to have like
Never cut
Jenkins.
anybody off in the history of balloons.
No, not even Jerry Garcia.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah, it's the baby, right?
Your sticker is the baby inside of the Grateful Dead logo.
Well, aren't we all? Hey, the baby. I just met you tonight. You seem like a pretty good guy when your sticker was put on my shirt.
I
had to buy a couple stickers.
I don't think that the guy that put that sticker on you was the baby.
You've just shattered his fucking world. You monster!
I'm the designer of these right here.
What led you to design this?
What if it was him, though? Maybe it was.
Actually, greatest rapper alive right now.
What's your favorite DaBaby song?
I like his collabs. I don't fucking know right now.
I wish Mickey was here. This looks like something Mickey would be found in. He'd be going through like the free item stuff.
Four of your favorite DaBaby bars, real quick.
They all contain the N-word.
So what I did, like, it doesn't really matter. I mean,
I should call
Where's
her.
Jessica here?
counting down to 5 minutes right now. Ready?
What?
5-minute countdown right the fuck now.
What are you talking about?
Are you ready? Are you fucking ready?
For what?
I know, and I gave you a 5-minute countdown, and I'll fucking show you.
What's happening in 5 minutes?
I am actually getting a bit of a Jessica vibe from her. But this woman at least is high as fuck. Jessica
Too many questions.
Was she trying to give him a blowy?
Yeah. I like his GoPro on his head.
What the hell's going on?
You are missing out.
How many times have you tabbed it?
Over 100.
Do you have a lifetime tab goal?
No. Just keep on tabbing and having fun. Hello. Wow, you're worth 300. That's great. Who are you? Who is that guy?
I don't know. Is it a
Isn't he
friend
one of the guys from Good Mythical Morning?
of yours?
No, but it's an amazing painting, and he's waiting to see your butthole.
He's screaming.
Cobes! Or also Trumpster Bob.
It's the face of anticipation as he's waiting to see a butthole.
This is the guy we have to show our anus to. Hey, guy.
He wants to eat that booty.
She looked like remote. Was it the girl from Everybody Loves Raven? No, or That's So Raven.
I think their take on forcing people to get vaccinated is bullshit.
I think they should have done a collab.
And that
Everybody
they should
Loves
have a
Raven.
spine, and that they should actually stand up for people's rights. You know what?
Yeah.
That's the message we have to say to fish. Fuck fish.
Okay.
It's
Everyone
the whole
hates
fucking
fish
scene.
so
Everybody
much
who's
here.
out for the money.
I think they're being strong-armed.
People from the psychedelic movement should think higher.
This would have never
Oh, they
flown 30
do, but they're usually on the floor of some motel somewhere thinking those thoughts.
Yeah, they should think higher than all of this shit.
They don't really have an organization.
Wake up.
They can't
Have you
really
been to
get
Berkeley?
together.
Have you been to Berkeley?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go walk around Berkeley and talk to people. They'll tell you all about it. It's about
She looks
waking
so
up.
angry.
When did things change, dude?
I think it changed with the newer
She's angry for being
generation.
slammed.
Like, you can't teach old school. Like,
Look-
that you can only
look at
get
that
strains
tooth
of it.
of hers. One is like super long.
And then the media gets into it, and the media does things, and young people, you know, they're looking for a certain message. And so...
The power.
What the hell did she just say?
You know.
It was
Yeah,
nonsense.
Now here's a face.
I feel bad
This
for
guy
anybody
again.
who thinks that it's part of a ploy to get us vaccinated. It is a shame to weave just 4 nerdy aging millionaires into your conspiracy theory. I'll say that.
I think it's a government-run operation to sort
This
of
is
create
this is
a
actually
sort of corral.
kind of clever because this is the left being anti-vax compared to we normally see only people who are like anti-vax are like right-wingers. Well, there's plenty of people on the left. They're usually people like this, the new age sort of hippie, the sort of like healing crystals and positive thoughts, jilly juice, shit like that.
All for certain levels of consciousness, basically.
Which is ironic,
I'm not
because
sure
they're
if
usually
it's
pretty
positive
happy
or
to shoot up
negative,
with stuff.
But I
Right.
think it's rooted in some really
But what
special
Evan used to
magical
sing,
things. So
the
there's a
weed
lot of
comes from
magic
the
here,
earth, Mom,
and there's
while
just a
these
lot of
drugs
sort of
don't, so.
stasis as well. So it's like a sort of, it's like a consciousness vector. It's a consciousness program, you know. So I've come to believe that they're sort of like hyper intelligent sort of interdimensional forces coordinating events on this plane of existence, but it's still spinning, you know.
My dad would have definitely my dad would have dragged me to a thing like this if they had the opportunity.
For as a community,
Everyone here seems awesome.
it is. It's very loving. People are really here for the music, and I think that given the music industry and things that are going on, if you looked at it from the perspective of like there are higher dimensions and there are other planes of existence. They might be off planet, they might be in planet, or they might be on other planes. But I think that that's being coordinated by forces that have higher intelligence than the average human. You know, and they're probably vying with each other for control. And I think that, you know, that's what I meant by
Why didn't I
government
save
program.
my fucking joint for now? This would have been perfect. I smoked it all like the day before yesterday.
The government program is about different planes of existence vying for control. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You know, they're coordinating government as well through, you know, the obvious channels.
What are you doing?
Just walking around talking to people, seeing what's up.
That's what I'm doing. We're doing the same thing.
So what have you learned today?
It just sounds like I have a better voice for broadcast.
He does.
It's
true.
But you can have it too. I went to broadcast journalism school, and nothing really works as well as these balloons, I guarantee you.
Really?
You want to try it?
Too scared.
You're watching
Not the one that you
Channel
have in your
5
face on.
News.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What kind of stuff do you do?
Weird Al?
Oh damn! That smirk said everything. Look at that! Look at that sort of snoot. Like if you have to ask, you can't pay. You can't afford it.
Is what people look like when they've been doing the nitrous?
Yeah, pretty much. And everything else under the sun too.
I also tap into like a huge feeling of, not to be dark or dismal, but like insignificance. Like I'm here and I'm an expert at fish and I've seen 230 whatever shows and I've like spent all this money and seen them all over the place and for so many years. So it's like, I'm tapped in and it means so much to me, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not really that important.
Hey, at least he's honest about it. At least he knows where he is.
Fish lol.
That was fucking... I would have genuinely liked to go on there, but some of those people would have driven me fucking insane. Meanwhile, how about some bears? Because bears are always welcome.
Bears versus men versus women.
Atheists in Japan are now capturing Christians, put them in perspex boxes, and make them fight cocaine bears. This is not okay.
I saw this before. I've seen a lot of posts from this particular Twitter account, and for the longest time, I really wasn't sure if he was just like an actual crazy pastor or if he was a troll. But I'm pretty sure now that he's a troll.
Oh yeah, he's a troll, and he's a pretty decent state troll because I saw people actually making responses to this clip, being like, "Don't let them lie to you. They're not actually doing that. This is some deep state stuff. Like they're missing the forest from the trees, you know." Oh, this.
I have to say, he's doing a pretty good job with the trolling though, because he really does make you wonder sometimes.
Absolutely.
He comes off as a serious crazy pastor, you know.
By the way, here is Lizzo reacting to her being mentioned in the latest South Park.
Guys, my worst fear has been actualized. I've been referenced in a South Park episode. I'm so scared. I'm gonna blind duet to it right now. Here we go.
I'm so scared. Do you hear how scared I am?
I know.
She definitely didn't watch it.
Also, why is she naked?
Go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much, but I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Mounjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Mounjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It's Lizzo. FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer cared how much they weighed.
I don't give two shits.
Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep
So accurate.
activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia,
the fucking album!
Out your ears. Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Hey, that is kind of her thing. Like, she is fat and she doesn't give a fuck about being fat.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I just feel like, damn, I'm really that bitch. I'm really that bitch.
I'm really that
I
bitch.
really showed the world how to love yourself and not give a fuck to the point where these
her earrings
men in Colorado know who
no,
the
it's
fuck
not
I
earrings.
am and put
they are.
it on their cartoon that's been around for 25 years. I'm really that bitch, and I'll show y'all how to not give a fuck, and I'm gonna keep on showing you how to not give a fuck. Oh,
Up until your heart attack
Lizzo, bitch.
Yeah, the whole
Well,
who was the one who Amy Winehouse, the one who died a few years ago. They're having like a biop about it, and you remember she was like singing about how she didn't want to go to rehab. Well, maybe you should have, because then you'd still be alive.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Liz is here like, I'm gonna teach you how to keep not giving a fuck about your weight while I'm yelling at all the people that work for me that are overweight for being overweight.
Speaking, this is before we get to
Also, stop making TikToks naked in bed. Nasty.
Here is two NASCAR drivers fighting after an all-star race. Fireworks in the background. Now we'll popcorn. Oh damn! the wheel.
From the horror movie The Wheel?
Yeah. Oh shit. It's not just the two guys, it's like the respective pit crews are fighting each other as well. I didn't touch you after shoving him.
Sports.
Sports, right over here, all of them. All right, here's a guy I've been watching more of, Garen Music.
Oh yeah.
You bring back the food trolley on the train and you do it right fucking now, okay? I'm after travelling from Dublin to Ballina, County Mayo, nearly a 4-hour journey on an enforced hunger strike. Every single day in Ireland, good country.
You could even see there where like he got off at the train and then he had to drive the rest of the way because there's no train ride to Ballina.
People are being herded like cattle onto this train, and for 4 hours not even being given so much as a Kit Kat or a small little cup of
tea. Yeah,
you
little
took
Bewley's
it away
cup of
from us
tea.
when everyone had the flu for 2 years.
Used to be like £3.
Oh, but the Belfast train was able to bring it back. If you pay an extra £5, they bring you a little bagel on the Belfast train. I miss the good old days where I'd see the trolley lady down the end of the train
used to have
I'd
beer.
make the eyes at her so she knew I'd a bit of business for her. And then when she finally got to me, I'd act startled as if I hadn't been watching her every move.
Yeah.
The fucking train is €33. Well, at that price, you should be feeding me a 3-course meal while you listen.
Ah, you fucking peasant. Just get yourself a travel pass like me and you don't have to pay a fucking penny. Yeah. But yeah, it is. I keep forgetting that with my friends who don't have the travel pass. Like, even Lady doesn't have the travel pass. And I'm like, oh, well, we could always go up to Dublin for the day. And she's like, I can afford that. Do you mean, oh, yeah. But yeah, during COVID they had it, and then they just they stopped doing it. They just never brought it back because they can't afford it. Fuck you. I want my Kit Kats back. I don't want to have to go to the shop beforehand like some sort of peasant. Anyway, this is awesome.
370 man hours and $550.
He's about to kill Dance in Fallout 4.
Yeah. Hours later, it is finally complete.
Paladin of the Dance.
Got the thing put together, got it painted up halfway decent.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Did as much as I could with decals. The rest I had my daughter Violet painted up for me by hand. So this is it, my friends. Turn this thing around here.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. It actually opens and everything.
Nice.
And there it is.
There it is.
Very nice.
Yeah. That extra stuff.
Now he just has to make it nuclear powered.
He has to strap a small fusion core onto the back. Yeah. Oh, there's
You could have powered an entire vault with that thing.
Let's see. Oh, well, now we get into the smut.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. So people were
something dark side.
She looks of age, alive, cisgender.
Doesn't she? Real talk. How do you defend yourself against a lightsaber whip? Well, it's not a matter of defending.
How does the user?
Yeah.
How does the user not destroy themselves?
Oh, we're about to find out. She got thighs for days, and wow, boobs too. I like the spark it gives when it hits the ground.
Yeah.
And we're not done with the... Let's see. There we go. We're not done with the smut yet.
Ooh, good.
He's wrong. Who are you picking?
Definitely the left.
Yeah, with those legs. Hell yeah.
She's got pretty great legs. I think overall I'd go for the one on the right, though, just because she's cuter in general. She does have some hips.
Yeah.
She's not showing off those legs as much, though. like the other one.
Well,
I mean, this is a great.
Taller than me.
Yeah, both same.
This is a great threesome waiting to happen, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. Though she'd get lost in the scrum, you wouldn't find her for a few days.
Her thighs are as thick as her waist.
Her thighs are as
Right?
thick as my head.
Almost. The girl on the right could go down on the girl on the left while still standing. Just lean over a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, here. We'll have one more filler, and then we'll move on.
The action.
Rough. Somebody give this man a raise.
It'd be funny though if it cut to like the owner screaming that like all his he was living in the car and now it's
Yeah.
I like the Jumbotron the way it moves. Sweet. Well, not sweet. That sounds pretty brutal, but yeah. I did have the thing about the American Airlines saying that the little girl who was being filmed, she found like a camera in her in the toilet. It was her fault. Yeah, they claimed it was her fault, even though it was one of their. So she was on a flight and she needed to go to the toilet, and she went up to the toilet, and a dude, a steward, basically is like, "Oh no, little girl, use the first class because I'm going there anyway." So she goes in and she closes the door, and sure enough turns around and it is just this huge glaring camera light staring right at her. So she takes a picture of it, doesn't go. The guy gets arrested as soon as the thing lands, and he had over 15 girls, all like pictures taken of them.
Yeah.
But then airlines releases a statement saying that it was her fault.
Did it explain how they thought it was her fault?
I forget, and I just got rid of the damn link, but they've backtracked on it since, so it's technically out-of-date news. But who had the fucking bright idea to blame the victim? Like, just say that, oh, we regret, like, we should have screened the person better or whatever, but no, it's like, no, little girl, it's your fault you were almost sexually assaulted. No, that's not how that shit goes.
You shouldn't have been in first class, peasant.
Yeah, basically. I don't remember this. Well, I've heard this song enough this week. No thanks. Whoa.
I've heard that song way too many times in university.
Oh wow.
Mostly around university because there was a laser tag arena we would go to a lot, and that was on their laser tag playlist.
Oh damn. Imagine if they couldn't get past this part and they're just stuck with with a tennis racket around their waist.
Suddenly it cuts to the emergency room.
The music's still playing. Hip da 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 da.
Right?
Look how scrawny. You'd have about maybe 3 of this person to equate to that girl's one of those girls' thighs. You know, the big one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
All right. Works every time. Oh, it's Cheese Man. Okay.
Cheese Parade.
You can't just give them your number. I've got to move. Watch this.
All right, now we'll move on to Daily Dose and the wrapping up of it.
You can't just...
Much easier than walking over to them.
Hey, he made an impression.
That's right.
Hey, Daily Dose.
Car crashes into pool.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Whee!
Good job.
These people crashed their car into a pool, but the good news is that nobody was hurt and everyone got out.
Except for the car. Oh, 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 oh.
Sir.
You broke it.
Sir. You have a bottle. Your bottle. On your car. No. You got a bottle? Yes. Hey, what?
What?
Hey, where are you going?
Can anyone translate what this baby said?
Do you have anything to say?
Whoa.
Don't you
That's
hit
some
the
slurs.
Don't hit the table.
No!
Her feet were starting to hurt, so we switched shoes with her.
Oh, damn. He's rocking that shit.
He is. Pixar mom got to show off her hips.
The tall girl from earlier, she's a Pixar mom.
They were trying to record themselves cooking food.
Cokes? Oh no, it's a woman. Oh my god.
My phone just dropped in the pan.
This poor cat forgot how to be a cat.
That's because it's so fucking fat. Look at it.
Jesus.
Oh.
Less treats.
Man, the Garfield movie looks crazy.
I wonder if there'll be two Hispanic guys fighting in front of this one. The reverse ceremony?
This live streamer was messing around with audio effects when his dog tooted in the microphone. This politician was giving a speech when he released a dove and wished for world peace.
I would like to set free this bird as a symbol of peace, to symbolize that Europe needs peace. Let's let this dove fly above all of Europe. Let's let this dove unite all of us.
Oh shit.
That's impressive.
Are you ever just tanning and then you see a houseboat? Not like a regular houseboat.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh.
Like a house.
It's almost more like a church.
Floating in the water.
Yeah.
These guys found the smallest
Clock Tower Dreamboat.
island in the world.
Oh, it's a bit of flotsam.
A big bit. What if there's like a turtle underneath that or something?
Yeah.
The sun recently emitted some massive solar flares, and NASA was there to record them. Whenever a flare was sent out, NASA's cameras would start to get disrupted.
Yeah, when it finally has a massive storm like in the 1800s, you know, forget not being able to stream, like, we might not be able to turn lights on.
Or even use our credit cards or anything like that.
Yeah, it'll take months to get any semblance of normality back. Like, people die because of this. And there's nothing anyone can do. You can maybe put the phone lines underground, but that will only do the phones. And how would you charge them without any like power source or anything like that? It's kind of doomed.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Very, very soon.
Nigel. Oh no, that'll get us copyrighted. My bad.
Hello everyone, this is...
I do love Nigel and Marmalade though. It's one of my more wholesome things I watch, although they swear all the time. It's great. Okay, so how about... Actually, I think Stir Steve-O has some. So we'll just have a quick look at Stir Steve-O. Nope, my bad. I think I dreamed about him a couple of weeks ago, but I forget for what. And, well then I guess we're moving on to sausages.
Sausage.
Ordinary sausage.
What kind of sausage are we going to see this time?
I don't know. But I will, once again, just remind everyone, if you're enjoying yourselves, don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links down below. And, of course, if you want to help us with our stream goal, every little bit helps. via Streamlabs. Okay, now we've watched these two, so we're kind of...
No sausages today.
No, we got the melt sausage.
That's not a... Oh, it does say sausage at the end.
Pizza Hut cheeseburger melt sausage and the slim fast pork chop. Oh, okay, yeah. Ew. Yeah, we got to see how this works out. Probably not well.
I got on the scale today, and it said 245 pounds. So
really?
Today we're gonna start.
Okay.
I believe it. All those sausages.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand, but I actually thought it'd get a little heavier.
The amount of diarrhea I had after that White Castle slider.
Well, I don't know how tall he is.
Rivers of it. The city
called
me and said, "Sir,
I knew he'd have diarrhea. It wasn't even up for debate. But it must have been days of it.
This is just way too much diarrhea." And I said, I agree with you. Tell me how to make it stop. And they said something about not eating so many White Castles in one sitting. And I said, who are you to tell me my business? Seriously, though, I don't remember crying this much since I saw Old Yeller. Perhaps creamy chocolate wasn't the best flavor we could have chosen.
Oh, the one that's famously gives you the runs?
It's formed this film at the top of the pot. Now,
hey, we started...
It even looks like it's the runs.
We started the night with something that is congealed and most likely will give you diarrhea, and we're ending it the same way.
Oh, something's happening. Oh my God!
Maybe this is shit.
Oh my God! Oh no! That's too much. Well, that's just a problem we're gonna have. Oh my
Maybe
God,
this is how Cobes can unclog himself after all that cheese.
A little bit of pork chop. So here we go.
Does that mean that ordinary sausage would have to give him health food? He eats so bad.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know what's in Slim Fast.
Oh my God.
What's yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, for crying out loud! I've had enough. All right, we'll just say that the pork chop's cooked. Oh yeah, that. God, I think that needs a sear.
And now it's ruined.
Well, all right, let's open it up. See
that
how we
looks
did.
way better than I thought.
It's cooked, and now for the taste. Oh, it's awful. It tastes like chocolate Slim Fast and pork. It's not the best flavor combination.
It tastes like what it is.
Even though it looks seasoned, it tastes
shocking.
like plain old pork and Slim.
I think he's one of the best examples of it's not always the destination, it's the journey.
Yeah, exactly.
No redeeming qualities whatsoever. I'm gonna have
this was not supposed to be a good idea. It was supposed to be an experience.
Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop.
He created a cocoon
Who
of
could have
fat.
possibly guessed that?
Oh, did you see the supersized me guy died?
Yeah,
surprisingly not far earlier.
Well, the weird thing about it was for some strange reason, like a week or two before he died, everyone just had nerves to go, "Hey, do you remember how stupid the supersize me premise was?" And they broke it down on Twitter, and then he dies. I don't. No one thinks that it has.
Speaking of which, actually,
yeah,
I'm wondering what kind of an effect is being had on the value of Dogecoin now that Doge has died.
That's right. Kitsa Baru or something. The name's dog was 18.
Something Japanese.
Yeah, they had a good long life, but probably would have lived longer.
I think the dog was 18.
Yep.
Which is old for a dog.
Yeah.
Probably would have lived a little longer if it wasn't a purebred, but then it wouldn't look quite so Doge.
Doofy.
Yeah.
Did you guys buy any Dogecoin at any point?
No.
I wonder if the value skyrocketed now, though. You know.
Or plummeted.
Probably.
Oh, everybody's gonna want Dogecoin now. You know.
What is it? Yeah, no, we have a very anti-crypto, anti-NFT vibe. We ripped apart crypto land. We ripped apart the NFT cartoon. The Bored Ape.
Because we're intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I bought Doge and I made like $300 off of.
Oh, nice.
Well, I didn't really buy it technically. I used the bats that I got from using the Brave browser, which gives you a free crypto, and I traded it to Doge, and like right before the big boom, and I got like 300 and some odd change in profit.
I need to check my bets, actually.
I made a little bit, but I haven't actually ever bought it with real money before.
Good.
Because I didn't trust it. I was like, this sounds like a scam.
And you'd be correct. I was going to also say there, Juma, water sausage. Yeah, water sausage. He's done that. He's done air sausage, ice sausage, toothpaste, gummy bears, gooey duck, which was probably the worst.
Ugh.
Not to anybody's surprise.
What's that alcohol that like Chicago is really proud of? Le Mort or something?
I don't know.
He made that. The Stronsum one, the one that caught fire, that Magica showed us. He's done a lot of wild ones. And here's another.
Hey there, folks, and welcome back. I guess Pizza Hut made a cheeseburger, sorta. Ooh, it tastes like
ketchup
and mustard and relish
sort of thing.
and
right?
Maybe even a little bit of mayo's in there.
Surprised Cobe hasn't
This is pizza.
eat this on camera yet.
So when it says DoorDash,
After adding 50 other things to it.
Yeah, you can never just leave it. Like, I'll leave this for later and then turn it into a food hack. You don't have to do that. You can have it as it is.
Add 20 other ingredients, then leave it on the counter overnight and then eat it.
And then microwave it over and over and over again.
Pizza Hut's answer to a cheeseburger, and I don't know about you guys, but it pretty much looks like they folded a pizza in half. And now that I look at it more, I'm positive that's exactly what they did. But for $6.99 a pop, you know, that's
the Cobe's curse.
Calzone is.
The Cobe's curse is over now. I actually am feeling peckish. But as I'm on a diet, I've got health food to look forward to. So tuna and rice. Hell yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I absolutely adore the stuff. It's protein, it's fiber. I'll eat about 2 or 3. I've been eating 2 or 3 bowls a day. I might even push it up to 4. And it's so filling. But eventually, I'm eating nothing but it, so I'm going to hit a wall, so I'm going to force myself to diversify. I'm like, I love it so much, I'm going to eat nothing else until I can't eat it anymore. Then it'll force me...
you'll get sick of it.
Yeah. It'll force me to get fucking creative. Plus, lady's coming over on Wednesday, so heads up there, folks, no show on Wednesday. But she's going to make, I don't know if you guys have had this before, I haven't. It's almond butter noodles. And I like almond, I like butters, and I like noodles. So it's just gonna be quick.
Wait, is this almond butter as in like butter made from almond milk, or is this just actual normal butter with some almonds?
I don't know, because you can't really do dairy all that much, but you can do it a little bit. So maybe she will just get regular butter and then add some almonds, or maybe there will be almond milk that we add into it.
So something that she's making, you're waiting for the surprise then.
Oh, I'm going to be helping out. Like, she's a guest over here. I'm not going to watch her make food in my kitchen and not try to help out, you know?
I mean, like, it's her recipe she's bringing kind of thing.
Yeah, she says it's quick, easy to make, because she can't spend the whole night, so we're not going to eat, like, a big... I want to make a lasagna next time. But, like, this should be a nice, tasty meal. If it looks good, I'll post it up on the
speaking of which, I'm going to be cooking my first recipe from the Babish cookbook tonight.
You going to film it?
No.
Well, what are you making?
Pot roast.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
All right, well, let's get into
Binging
this.
with Babish is pretty awesome, too.
We do love Babish on the show.
Oh, God. Oh, it's half a pizza. Half a pizza that they fold in half.
Yeah.
I feel a little lied to. I thought that this would be an actual hamburger. That's like
if
McDonald's...
this age and didn't know what that was?
decided to sell tacos and they just kind of folded a hamburger into a taco shape. Now let's see if I'm complaining over nothing. It's all about how it tastes.
Pizzas before?
Has you never heard of a pizza pocket?
It's awful. So, you know, with the sauce included, you know, we're gonna try to dress up this thing as much as we can. Yeah. But as it stands right now, I am not. Look at how gross that is. And I don't want to come across like I don't like Pizza Hut, because I do like Pizza Hut. I think they make one of the best thin crust pizzas in the business. It's just that this tastes like a huge miss.
Big cultural difference between here and over in the States. I don't know about Canada, but over in the States, Pizza Hut kind of had like a generic middle of the road. But I remember growing up over here, families would go out for like these big meals in Pizza Hut. They would be like stone baked pizzas, ovens.
I used to do that as a teenager. I don't know what Pizza Hut's like these days, because I haven't been to one in ages. But when I was a teen, loved it.
I know that. Yeah. The aesthetic.
They were definitely better, like early on, when they first came out. Now they're just trash over here in the States. It's like it's like the lowest quality pizza you can get.
Worse or better than Domino's?
Like frozen. Domino's is even better now.
Oh damn!
In my opinion.
Yeah.
I used to eat so much Domino's when I got morbidly obese. Like as my fattest. The start of that was my friend coming over every Friday, and we'd have pizza night where we'd watch some early torrented videos and play strategy games and eat vast quantities of Domino's that constantly got bigger and bigger in order. He, on the other hand, he didn't get fat because he ended up going to the military. He just had a hell of a metabolism, and he'd work out a lot. So this would be his weekend treat. For me, it would be like becoming nearly every day. It was the start of a very bad strain of my life that I'm not quite finished yet. But
look at that, we got a little strip of bacon, ground beef balls, and huge pieces of onion. No one wants to eat an onion that big. This is corporate greed. Have a real chef design something for you, Pizza Hut.
Yeah, like they can afford a real chef.
All right, that is one bready sausage. You know what I'm talking about? That's a lot of bread is what I'm trying to say. Don't worry.
Oh, Goodfellas over here. The 4 cheese one is like 90% bread, and then it just Cobe's is the top of it in a thick layer of cheese, like you don't notice it. It's just sponge all the way. It's frozen. It's just sponge all the way down. The only time you ever eat that is when you're drunk and depressed and lazy.
Lazarus potion is gonna cure us, you know?
So every
weekend.
Really
don't know if that's enough Lazarus elixir. How did that make it through? But it's all right now. In fact, it's a sausage. And I've been reading the comments saying that I complain too much. Well, I got news for you. You all don't complain nearly enough. Have you thought maybe I'm complaining the correct amount and you're not complaining enough?
He's complaining about complaining.
Maybe if we sit here and do nothing, everything will change for the better. Wrong! Complaining is the only way things will get done. You're all sitting out this fight. It's time to get off the bench and get your head in the game. Right? Otherwise, we're just going to get more pizza melts that nobody wants to eat. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's sausage!
We're gonna get a cease.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh no! Oh, he used to be so good. Now he's made a bunch of baby turds.
That's like 27 inches. With special thanks to today's Mark Box, box artist.
There ain't 11 steps.
This guy! You even made me the fatter Mario brother. Also, that's like $58 in black ink. This Will It Blow is brought to you by...
And nothing. It's brought to you by Low Energy Videos and Krendar and Boglim Reacts. That's what it is. It's brought to you by, because we're stealing other people's content and repackaging it like our own.
Item per box while subscription
is
active.
We made this.
That's code SausageApps at HelloFresh.com for free appetizers for life. So, well,
the second he blinks at us, we will be just Thanos out of existence. He won't even be he won't even acknowledge that we existed.
Puff of dust on the wind.
It'll be quick at least. We'll feel it.
It does not blow.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
But it will push.
That's gonna be him after eating those cheeseburgers.
Will it blow? Yeah. 0 Mark Ruffalo's. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, I think it's done. Well, all right.
Yep, so
let's
just
open
look at
it
this
up
one
and
is you
see
don't have
how
to worry
we
about
did.
if it's safe to eat because it's pre-cooked.
So flavorless. Okay, here we go. Well, it tastes not bad. It's a solid not bad. You can't taste any of the ground beef. You can't taste any of the cheese. You can't taste the onions. It tastes mostly like bread and some of that sweet, sweet elixir. Texture's kind of like stiff mashed potatoes. I would even go ahead and say it's just a little bit better than cat food sausage. So I'm gonna have to give the Pizza Hut money grab a 3.5 out of 5. Wow.
That is a very alarmed looking half of a sausage. Is that the burst sausage?
Well, honestly, with you, that got a better one than I expected.
Yeah, I was expecting 2.5.
All right, we've been letting our dancing lad away for too long now. We should wrap up with something. Before we pick, hell yeah, always the best way to end it. His pictures he's been uploading on Twitter are becoming increasingly more depressing looking. I don't know how else to describe it, but he looks like he's having some sort of existential moment, but he's still stuck with this Joker grin on his face. He's like Lenny from when he got the plastic surgery. This is the saddest day of my life. All right. So before we do all this, who wants to go first with some shilling?
I think our guest should go.
Yeah.
All right. You guys could follow me on my YouTube channel, Boglim Reacts, where I edit Cobra content. I haven't been making videos lately because life. I've just been busy, but I'm hoping to get back into it soon.
Life is saving you from the Cobes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, but I'll put my link in the chat if anybody's interested in checking me out.
Cool.
I put a lot of work into the videos, so.
Yeah, we didn't even.
Oh wait, I can't put my link in the chat.
It's in the description anyway.
Oh yeah.
For one,
that
description works. Yeah.
Or you could just look it up or whatever.
Boglim
Reacts.
Yeah. He's the one who gave the kick-ass opening with amazing in it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I like the edited version too, where it's like a bunch of new characters in and he's like multi-dancing. Did you do that one or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, Crandar, what about you? Still Dungeon Keepering it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing Dungeon Keeper 2 because I couldn't get Dungeon Keeper 1 would run, but there was no GUI in it, so I didn't know how to do anything. I guess everything was hidden behind menus pulled up by buttons that I didn't know or something. I don't know. Games were not as user-friendly back then, but so I've been playing Dungeon Keeper 2 instead. So I'll be continuing that tomorrow. Like I said, tonight I'm going to try out the pot roast recipe. We'll see how that goes. Also, I am 2 video releases away from having all of my float plane trip footage available.
We shall watch it next week.
Yeah. It'll all be ready then?
Yeah. We'll...
should be fun stuff.
Should be indeed. Also, the Superior Dungeon Keeper. I'm sure there are some hardcore DK1 fans out there, but DK2 is where the spirit of the game began and unfortunately ended because there was no DK3 because Bullfrog folded. Womp womp.
Yeah, unfortunately. Also, quick notice, considering how worthless 99% of the posts on Twitter are these days, it's all just people fishing for engagement and not actually saying anything. Like, oh, you see the planet exploding, what do you do? I don't know, die, I guess. Like, what the fuck kind of question is that? I've decided to create an account on Blue Sky, so I'm on Blue Sky now as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just made it last night.
Coolaboola. I will go and hunt you down. I haven't used Blue Sky in a hot minute, but I still sometimes, before drifting off to sleep, before you send me a DM telling me to get to sleep. That only happened once, but it worked.
And then you're suddenly posting a bunch of stuff and like, go to sleep.
I don't know when that started. It was like sometime late last year. I'm one of those people now that like, oh, bye guys, and you know I'm just in bed like drifting off listening to something or on my phone, and I don't like that because I used to be able to go to sleep with nothing, like just off like a light. It's healthier just to turn everything off and get into bed. Even like, I mean,
listening to some music or something is fine, but like you're still actively posting and stuff.
I'm retweeting. It's different. It's a lot easier.
It's a little different. It's like a one button thing, yeah.
Right. All right. As for me, I have to make up the. I think I actually already made the schedule up. So yeah, go and check that out in the Discord. You'll also find my Twitch down there too. So go and add that in. Next time I game though, it will be over here, if I remember right. But I might be wrong, so go and check that out. As for this week, no Wasted Wednesday, like I said. Anyway, there wouldn't have been anyway, because this is one of my sober weeks. And also, I won't be streaming from here on out as much. But also, this time next week, Luca will be back. And I will also be putting out the fish nets for our next guest to see who we can grab up for the coming weeks, because I know Mango's down in theory, and I know also I think I can get Shesh back. I'm gonna have to reach out and see what dates work well for them. But we should be okay for guests. I just have to get off my ass and actually make it happen. Yeah. All right. That's basically it. It's been another fun week. I'm going to go and eat a very protein-rich meal while going back to the audiobook I was at. And I hope you all have something productive for you guys too.